what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna run some Sawzalls, some recips. This guy. We're gonna see if we can see the difference in the 3.5 versus the 6 right now. We'll do the standard 5 fully charged. Alright, here we go. Okay. And the 6.0. Alright, this is what we're going to do. When the saw gets to this line here, we're going to stop the test. So we're going to try the 2.5, the 5, the 3.5, and the 6.0. Let's go. 2.5. Oh my goodness, this was a 3.5. It's so light that I almost couldn't tell, honestly. My bad. Whatever, here comes the 2.5. The 3.5 is the way to go with the flex line right now, in case you're wondering. Yeah. Here comes the 2.5. So you could definitely hear where the battery was lacking in performance. There's no other way to explain that. The 3.5 in a flex stack technology outputs more for sure. Here comes the 5.0. This was my favorite for tools like this. The 2.5 was my go-to for just about everything because this 5 was so heavy. But now that we have this 3.5, I'm quickly thinking this is the way to go. And the whole point in this video, without any agenda of course, just showing you what the tools will do with what batteries. The 6.0 I am thinking about returning. We're gonna see if I can find a task that the 6.0 is necessary. Here's the 5. And here comes the 6. So let's run the 3.5 again. And again. See the 6. Back to the 5. There we go. go back to the 6. I think there's a huge difference with the 6. So here. I'm gonna regret doing this. Yeah, so they're both bogged down. The 6 is more power for sure. Alright, that was a pretty clear winner there. The 6.0 definitely makes a difference with the saws, for sure. One other thing that I can tell you for sure is that the batteries do make a difference in the recip saws by a couple of seconds. Probably nothing to write home about, but when it comes to this saw, at a certain point, this saw, as you push it, it starts to kind of eat and feed itself. And once you reach that certain point where the blade starts slowing down, the motor's working harder to maintain that RPM going up, and it pulls more power from your battery. So as far as getting the task done, it's important to have a proper size battery on a circular saw like this, because that's the difference if it's stalling out or not. You can't stall these out. There's not enough anything to stall these out as far as a regular normal task. So battery, is a little bit less important. Same thing with the drills. The 3.5 to the 6.0 stacked really didn't make a difference. Maybe an 1/8 of an inch. It was a 7 3/8 to 7 1/4. Not enough to justify 6.0. Definitely enough to justify with the bigger saw. This thing's already somewhat heavy, and you're not really using it over your head. You're setting it down while you're working on it. So my thought would be that the 6 for the average user is going to be a welcome investment, a welcome surprise effect. I don't know what you want to call it. It's good. The 6 is good. It is different. Of course it is, because they make it. I wanted to know for myself what the differences are practically. I didn't want to see any numbers on the screen. I didn't want to see any torque numbers. I didn't want to see any of that. I wanted to see the tool being used, and I wanted to feel for it. And now we've done that, and the 6 makes a difference on the saws. And it's not what I was expecting. And is it against? It's against the agenda that I wasn't pushing. So I was kind of biasly thinking that it wouldn't make a difference, but here I am telling you that it does make a difference, and it's probably worth buying if you're going to run the saws. And that's all I have to say about that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.